do and how it happened. But yeah. All right, we're over in r slash am I the asshole with a post by Sammy Kins 8. Am I the asshole for asking my neighbors to not have their kids turn every slide in the park into a slip and slide? My husband and I took our daughter to the park in our neighborhood today. When we got there were two sets of adults having a picnic on the grass while their kids were playing. As we got closer, we noticed that the kids were in swim trunks and covering every slide in water and dish soap. Ugh. Our daughter is 3, and the slide is her favorite activity. We go to this park every day. My husband and I watched as these older boys were going down the slides and then being launched into the wood chips at the bottom. We didn't want our daughter to get hurt or covered in water and dish soap, so we tried to block off at least one of the slides, and I made a few comments that I could try to dry it off, and one of the kids finally grabbed one of the towels to help, and I stood in front of that one until she was done playing. Okay. The parents did nothing. Just watched their kids take over the park and make it impossible for anyone that wanted to stay dry to play in the area. The kids even ran over to the parents to get more soap and water. We made comments about it being inconsiderate, but we were ignored and didn't want to start an argument in front of our daughter. We posted on the neighborhood Facebook and asked people to be more considerate or maybe take their kids to a splash pad or a rec center, but don't soak the whole park so no one can enjoy it. Well, the response in the group has been unbelievably entitled with comments like, why didn't you let your kids just join in? And sorry you didn't have a good experience. My boys have been cooped up and they had a blast. We are truly baffled by this response and feel like there should be some level of common courtesy among a public space with neighbors. Like, sorry, we don't want our three-year-old getting soapy and launched into wood chips where she could probably get hurt. The entitlement coming from these people is blowing my mind. I would never imagine doing something like that. So, am I the asshole for telling my neighbors to not turn the public park into a slip and slide? No, no, no. Honestly, I would take that soap and splash it. No, I would definitely take that soap and spray it into their face. What are we doing? It's not your shit. It's not your shit. All right. This is taken care of by the entire community's tax dollars, and it's put forth so all the kids can enjoy it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So edit for more info. I said nothing to the kids. One considerate one saw me struggling to clean off one of the slides and offered me a towel. I said thank you. I don't know if they cleaned up, but I doubt they'll get all the soap off the stairs, bridges, and climbing equipment. They also got soap on. I hope no one gets hurt. Yep. There were 6 slides in total, all covered in soap and water. Oh, we are one of 2 non-Mormon families in the neighborhood who are actively avoided and not invited to neighborhood activities. Girl, you don't want to go and have a group soak with these people? You don't? It's a good thing you're not being invited. Oh my God. I'm fucked up in the head. Top comment was 6,000 upvotes. Not the ass. Soaking and soaping a slide at a park that you don't own is wildly rude. Everyone in that neighborhood has the same right to access the park facilities. You don't get to change that because your kids, want to control everything. They were incredibly rude. I swear to God, parents are worse than the kids they're raising, or not actually raising, but letting run wild. It's been so much worse the past 6 to 10 years. People are so selfish and entitled that they try to control a public park. And Moon HRAFN. What kind of Moon Fran? Moon Fran? I don't know these usernames. They throw me for a loop. Seeing some of the comments here is just wild. Oh, she got a slide all to herself. No, they put one slide into its proper condition after asking. Everyone could use it, right? Like, 6 slides. You fuck up all of them. Then you throw me a towel so I can clean up the mess that you made. This is nasty. Ugh, nasty shit. Green Lecho of Reddit. No, Green Leech of Reddit drops a comment. More info. Did you just make loud comments or did you speak directly to the parents? And OP replies, we were talking directly to the parents when we said that this was really inconsiderate of other people that wanted to play here, and they ignored us. We didn't want to push it to the limits. Don't, because little itty bitty kids could snuck out of the house 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. When do kids stop going to parks to play? I don't know. I can't remember the last time I was a child and slid down a slide. As an adult, I can remember, but not a kid. And boom, they think that the slide is good. They slide down it. They don't see the soapy mess. They get launched into some wood chips and fucking roll an ankle, break an ankle, break any bone, period. And then their phone goes flying. If they're even old enough to have a phone, and they're there by themselves and they have no one to rely on, right? I'm pulling my Karen energy. I would have called the cops. What are we doing? We're making a public place a inhospitable, volatile, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? Hazardous environment, right? It's hazardous. That you can potentially hurt yourself just being there. No, I slip and I fall and I crack my shit on some concrete. No. OP is not the asshole. They should have went off. OP drops one more comment as a reply to Nico Hiragi. What? I'm not even gonna try to understand what this username is. Soaking is pretty popular in Mormon culture. Yeah. And OP just drops laughing emojis. I made the joke first. I made the joke first. Here's a comment by KS Knitter. If it happens again, call the city's park number. Talk to them about it. And Scarlet Succubus says, not to mention how much it will cost to replace the grass. I know that seems petty, but we all pay taxes for our parks, and one group of people burns the grass with a campfire or kills it with soap. It affects us all. Yeah, we're having chemicals out here in public that people would not normally interact with. It's soap, but I'd use a specific type of soap. You use a specific type of soap. We don't know what these random ass Mormon losers are using, right? It could very easily be something that you or I or anyone else or any of the kids on the slide, or wait, on the slide. Let me go back up. Damn, I went down far. On the slide, on the stairs, the bridges, and the climbing equipment. It could be on anything. I touch it. I rub up against it. I have an allergic reaction. Now I'm in a hospital. Now I got a hospital bill. I had to get hit in the arm with an EpiPen. That bitch is like a band at the hospital, if not more. No, I'm not vibing with it. We have an update, and it's going to piss you off. But these are goofy parents. This is the episode today. I stopped by the park this morning to see if they had cleaned it up, and nope. There's slimy grime all over the jungle gym and slides, and would definitely become a serious hazard if it rained. It's going to be so nasty and icky and disgusting. It probably needs to be power washed at this point. And again, is that going to eat away at the plastic and whatever kind of material is covering the jungle gym and all the climbing equipment, the stairs, the bridges, the slides? Is it going to be messed up looking, be unappealing, potentially be a rough area that you could fall, slip on, slide against, and it rips your kid's skin. Yo, these parents are some dickheads. Hopefully we get another update for this. This post is only a couple days old, so for now. Moving on.